Last time, our group had gotten into a tussle with Team Skull. Some brats that were trying to go after Gertrude, and well, they found out. They got scared by Jake from State Farm. They did mention something about telling their big sis, but we don't know who that is. And honestly, no one else on the island seems to think they're a threat or care. So, yeah, probably nothing to worry about. As we were going back to Gator and Smithjoy's house, we found some strange Pokemon that we learned were Pukumuku that washed up on the beach. And a young man named Ilima was throwing them back in the water, so we helped him, as well as catching some of our own. Gibby and Azure caught some for themselves. So we continue the trek onto Gator's house. However, the group had split up on Route 1. Mainly because Smith, Joy, and Gator really wanted to go back to their house so that Gator could get his the rest of his Pokemon. And they told the group that it was practically just a straight line. They just had to keep going forward, and they'd be in Iki Town, and they'd meet them outside. So Azure is just trying to explore Route 1, see if there's any other weird Pokemon that he can find. It's starting to become night now. The sun is starting to set. Though it looks beautiful on the water, just seeing the sun off, or the orange light from the sky glistening off of the water.
Could Gibby possibly take a picture of the sun, the sky, with his Pokédex?
He certainly can, yeah.
Amazing.
And when you do that, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Corey's at it again. We're only not even 2 minutes into the session, and I've already got to make a tough decision that changes the whole story.
I don't know if it would change the whole story, but I just want to see if you'll notice something.
I hope I notice it. I'm looking for it. It was a 4.
If you want to reroll, you can, but it will use your inspiration.
I know, that's what I was thinking, and then I was thinking oh shit, should I re-roll?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Are we fighting this session?
Possibly. We will run into Pokemon. We don't necessarily have to fight them, maybe.
Nah, I'll just keep my 4, I guess.
Okay. Gibby pulls out his phone, goes to the camera app, and takes a picture facing toward the sun. He can see the beautiful orange sky, the water glistening with the orange-violet light. It's honestly one of the most beautiful things he'd seen.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Azure, not even looking at it, is hands and knees down in the grass, snooping.
What you looking for, Azure?
I'm trying to see if there's any other wild Pokemon around here. Even just that Pukumuku was enough to get my brain just going. I gotta see if there's anything else I can find.
Have you thought of looking in the air? For flying Pokemons. Or are there not any flying Pokemon?
I'm just imagining Azure, looks at Gibby, then slowly stands up. You're right. I'm gonna roll to see if Azure can see anything flying in the air. Oh.
Butter my rubber, call me toes.
Dare I Roll. Use my inspiration.
I don't know. I could try rolling perception too if you want, because Gibby could
You
look
know
up
what?
as well.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Let's be safe about this.
So I'm rolling.
Yes.
I imagine Gertrude is just over there snooping through our stuff.
Yeah, digging through our bags. Uh oh, you copy and pasted Young Goose.
Oh, hold on.
And suddenly a Young Goose was flying through the air.
Watch it be the Pokemon we actually find. That would be so fucking funny. Okay. Now that I actually have the right thing copied.
There, okay. As Gibby and Azure try looking around close by through the air, Gibby does notice there is a flying Pokemon. It
Azure.
appears to be some
Oh.
sort of bird. It has primarily black and white colors on it, black and white feathers. However, its head goes up in a point, and that portion that goes up into a point is a bright red. It also has a very long, almost needle-like nose.
Azure, look over there. There's something right there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Come on, let's try to get it. Azure, he's starting to chase it. Now, if Gertrude does want to dig through our stuff, I do have something interesting she could find.
You're gonna say I do have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say that too. They're gonna say I had some stuff you could take.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
So Gertrude, as Azure and Gibby kind of left their bags behind, Gertrude decided to see if they had anything of value. I'm imagining Ron Swanson is also helping out.
Oh yeah, he
And
is. He's like the drug dog. He can sniff. He can sniff out good stuff.
as they're digging through, Ron pulls out something and he shows it to her, and they look like some sort of pins or badges, maybe. If I don't know if you're able to roll, if you want Jacob to roll for you, but I want you to roll to see if she knows what these are. There you go.
I used to have to type something.
No, you used to have to type 2d6. The 1d20 is its default, so you don't have to add. You don't have to type 1d20.
Yeah. As Gertrude stares at these things, she's gonna be honest. She has no idea what those are. I mean, they definitely look to be some sort of pins or like badges that you can stick on clothes. She doesn't know if they're worth anything, but they might be. Does she want to take them?
Absolutely.
She pockets them. Yeah, like not even a second thought.
She'll leave one behind.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll work without both
Now,
pieces.
I don't think.
now,
I just
now
kind of
I
want to make it not so noticeable.
Now, I will say, just to describe more on what these look like, I have to look at their names real quick. I remember what the one is. Yeah. They appear to be two sets of these things. So there's four of them in total, but they're two of the same. So, like, there's two that kind of look like a bolt, and there's two that look like a water drop.
Betty.
Betty,
Hush.
stop.
Oh my. Here, I'm gonna go put her on her chain.
Okay.
So she can body any. But he described.
I know. I heard most of it, and then Betty started barking. But
Yeah, I was just describing what those look like.
okay.
And
Am I able to leave like one pair behind and take a pair?
yes, yep.
Okay. Then I'll
Now
do that.
I'm just so that we can keep that down. I'm going to say that you took Azure's Ripple badge, and you took Gibby's wait a minute. Yeah, you took Gibby's alloy badge.
Okay.
I'll add those into your key items. Oh yeah, you also you got the Z crystal from the last session. By the
Yeah, I
way,
remember.
not to forget that. Which, if you want, while we're waiting for Jacob, if you want to like have Gertrude maybe pull that out and look at it some more.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Hey Corey,
I've been wondering what it is anyway. But here.
No, I'm gonna text it to him because I don't want to spoil anything.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. But go ahead. I'm here. I'll just text it to you. But,
Okay. As she pockets the one set of badges, she then takes out that weird crystal that she took from that one guy. What do you call it again? Z crystal, if she remembers correctly.
I can't.
If
All
you're
right, we're good.
able to roll, I want you to roll again.
All right, I'll roll.
Let's see.
Bye.
Do I need to roll too?
No. You know what? Yes, I will have you
All
roll,
right.
Hunter, because
Cool.
I think if you roll high enough, this could be really funny.
What's that girl's name that was with Gator?
Smith Joy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Or just Joy, really. Smith is her title.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Hunter, when we're done, I gotta show you something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I wanted to show you because it's really funny.
I'm almost done typing.
So as
Sorry.
oh wait a minute, I forget. Hang on, real quick. I got to I'm gonna change Sarah's name. Forgot to
I
do
just
that.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, she
okay.
just did.
Okay, cool.
Do you see my message?
They don't know what that is though. They don't know what the crystal is.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I already said they left because they wanted to get the rest of Gator's Pokemon because he didn't have them with him. They were back at his house.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, as Gertrude examines the crystal. She feels like she can feel some sort of energy coming from it. She's not exactly sure what this means. Now, Hunter, this is up to you. If you want Corbin to say this to her or not. But Corbin actually has an idea of what this thing is. As he's looking at it, he's able to feel an energy coming from
It's tingly.
Okay.
it. And specifically, he can feel this energy coming from it and going into Ron Swanson. So does he want to mention that?
I don't know. I don't even know what I would say.
Would you like him to show it instead without
Sure.
having to say it? Okay.
Sure.
Corbin takes the crystal from Gertrude and places it in Ron Swanson's hand. As he does this, Gertrude can see Ron Swanson's eyes widen. And for just a moment, she felt like she could see some sort of aura come out of his body. Only for a second. Then it was gone.
Huh.
Wow.
Gertrude, Azure, did you guys see that?
We're not there.
You're not there. That's just me. Or
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, that's
we're
right.
chasing that bird.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the bird.
Speaking
Alola.
of, we're chasing the birds. I'm gonna roll for Azure's speed to see if he can catch
Gertrude
up.
noticed the orb.
yeah, she did. She's kind of awestruck. Yes.
Did you hear her?
Yeah, she's awestruck.
Okay.
Maybe it's worth something. No, just kidding. He's not gonna sell it.
As Gertrude is just astonished at whatever this thing actually is. We cut back to Azure and Gibby, who are trying to chase down that bird. Azure, I just rolled for his speed, is going at a breakneck pace. He is whipping by every tree that comes up in his path, jumping over rocks. He's doing everything in order to catch this bird.
Can I
Is
roll to see if Gibby keeps up?
Yes.
But what was you going to ask? Because I might take your option instead. I just got
I was
excited.
I was literally going to ask that. Does Gibby want to try catching up?
14.
Gibby is doing a fairly decent job at keeping up, while his natural speed is nothing compared to Azure's. He is still keeping pace. He is not too far behind, and they do see this bird finally stop at a larger tree. It appeared to be a berry tree.
Sorry, I was just imagining Gibby like not noticing Azure stopped and he just smacks right into the back of him.
Well, I guess we found it. But how are we going to get it?
Can Gibby just like pick up the tree and turn it upside down? Like, here you go.
You know what? You might as well try.
Or if this don't work, I guess Gibby could toss Azure up. Give him a boost. It's a 5.
Get,
Well, plan B.
Gibby's a little out of shape, I guess. Gibby,
He's tired from running.
he bends down and he tries yanking the tree, uprooting the entire tree. And, well, he is able to get a few roots out, surprisingly, but he is not able to uproot the tree.
Man, that little run there, man, I'll tell you, that got me tired. Also, do you have any ideas?
Well, I could see if Silk could do anything. He then had another idea. He took out his new Pokeball. Puke! Do you think you might be able to use Water Gun and hit it? Puke looks up at the tree. And I'm going to roll to see if Water Gun will hit.
Good. That your idea was better than my idea.
I'm actually going to use my inspiration.
I was just going to give you a boost if yours didn't work.
Puke seemed to gargle something in its body. It made some sort of gargling noise, which was not very pleasant to hear, and water then started shooting out of its mouth. It was a fairly concentrated beam, which did hit this bird Pokemon while it was appearing to try to hit the tree with its beak. This did cause it to fall out of the tree, and I got to see because I can't remember how to calculate damage for Water Gun. It is 1d12.
Poor Gibby. He didn't pull out a tree. He must be really tired. To be fair, he probably hasn't had to lift anything since first season.
I know
years.
that's what I'm saying. He's out of shape. He's got to get that built back up.
I like the idea of when he actually does pick up something heavy, it throws out his back.
Even though he's only 7.
That hurts. I've already done that in my life.
Oh, my back. You okay, Gibby? Yeah, this happens sometime. Aren't you only 7?
Well, yeah, but that's what everyone believes. But yeah, I'm 7.
It can happen to young people too.
Just ask Grandma over there.
Oh my gosh. Have a side quest to go to a Pokemon chiropractor.
I don't know why they don't just have like Pokemons in the store, like a pet shop, but it's the Poke Shop, Pokemon store. You just go and buy them.
They do sometimes, but it's rare. Yeah, that is a good question. Honestly, why they don't do it more often.
I guess in theory, it would take the fun away from it, from trying to catch the Pokemon, which that's the whole purpose.
Yeah, it's also probably hard because if you have to fight and get them in the Pokeball, and then you would have to. Well, I guess it's because a lot of the time the Pokeballs do make the Pokemon more docile, usually, at least a little bit. So they're probably like, well, it's probably better and cheaper if we just sell Pokeballs instead of actually selling the Pokemon. I don't know.
That's good.
The Water Gun did hit the bird Pokemon and it did fall out of the tree. However, it is still not out as it begins flapping and it looks like it might attack. Now, does Gibby want to fight this thing?
Does Azure want it, first of all?
Does he want to ask him?
Hey, Azure, do you want that thing?
I'd like to try.
I'll get behind her and push. I'm just joking. Okay. No, but for real. Hold on, let me try something.
I'm going to look at your Pokemon because I'm going to see if any of them
I rolled
might
a
have.
16.
Oh, what's he going to do?
Honestly, I don't know because I was also wanting to see what my Pokemon can do, but my finger hit the button too quick.
Gotcha. Let me see. I'm looking through your team. See
My
if you have it.
team. Told Sarah I wanted to watch the SpongeBob movie tonight.
The original?
Or not. Yeah. I don't even know if it was tonight, but I told her I wanted to watch it.
Well, if you want to do something, you can use Grass Whistle.
Oh. Well, I rolled a 16. Do I have to re-roll or?
No. I guess it worked. Gibby quickly grabs it. Or, no, he doesn't even need grass. He just does it with his hand. He plays a tranquil, soothing song, and the bird Pokemon's eyes start to flutter and falls to sleep. Okay. Let's see
There
if
you
I can
go,
get it.
Asher.
Thanks, Gibby.
You wrecked them.
Ooh.
It is asleep, so.
It is. I'm gonna have to roll a 1d2 to see if it does get caught here, though, since that was low. I'm going to say 1 is caught, 2 is not caught. Ha
Well.
The Pokeball shakes once, twice, 3 times. Azure picks it up in victory. All right, I caught. What is this thing? Takes out his Pokedex, and it reads, Picky Peck, the woodpecker Pokemon. This Pokemon uses its needle-like nose in order to hit trees to make berries fall out, to make it easier to eat food.
Sounds like Gibby if he had a punching bag. That's a strong ass bird if it's punching trees.
Oh, with its beak. Azure releases Woody. Good to have you on the team, Woody.
I imagine he's still.
Yes. Oh, guess we'll have to heal you up later. And he puts Woody back. However, there's rustling in the tree.
Oh.
And heads pop out.
Ooh, can Gibby scan it with a Pokédex?
He can.
I might want one if it's musical, if it's got anything that can produce a sound. I don't know. I have way too many Pokemon.
You do have a lot.
Gibby the poor. Oh, shit.
What?
19.
Oh. As Gibby quickly takes out his Pokedex, he is able to get a good angle and close enough of a shot to be able to identify what they are, though one of them surprises him. There's about 4 Pokemon looking out of the tree. 2 of them are new ones called Young Goose. And the other says that it's a Rattata, like Daisy, but it doesn't look like Daisy. Daisy has primarily purple fur with beige color on her paws, belly, and mouth. This one keeps the beige colors, but instead of the purple that Daisy has on her body, this one is all black. And it has longer whiskers that kind of look like a mustache. But the Pokedex still identifies it as a Rattata.
Azure, check out this Pokemon.
Whoa! Wait a minute. That's a Rattata?
Yeah,
No
but
way.
it says it's a young
Young Goose.
a young goose. Yeah, it says his name is a young goose. It's a
Oh
Rattata.
yeah. Young Goose and a Rattata. So this region has regional forms. Oh man,
It says
I'll have to catch one of those. Professor Beach will want to know.
it says it grows into a gumshoe.
Wonder what that looks like.
Huh. Is there a way to search on one of these Pokédexes?
Not without scanning first.
Ah,
So we either have to see a gumshoes or we have to have one of our own for it to actually show what it looks like.
hmm.
However, there's also something else that Gibby notices with his picture. These four do not look very happy. Gibby thinks that perhaps either the fight or maybe even Woody knocking on the tree might have woken them up.
They don't seem too happy though. They look kind of angry, actually.
Young Goose especially starts baring its large fangs and starts kind of chomping down fast.
We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, I agree. And with that, the two.
Where'd Gertrude go? Is she with us still, or?
I imagine that she's still
Yeah, I thought
she's
I was
still there.
sleeping. Wondering what that crystal is.
Wait.
Yeah.
Corey? Oh, okay. There he is.
I imagine that that's what she's been doing this whole time. Like she took the crystal back from Ron Swanson and just like trying to figure it out.
Huh.
And
Okay.
she can hear something running, something coming towards her from the distance. And as she looks, oh hey, it's the boys. And as she looks a little farther, she notices that there seems to be something chasing them. Oh, there's more than one thing chasing them. There appear to be 4 very angry Pokemon chasing them. Does she want to do anything about that?
I guess.
So you can use Ron Swanson. There are 2 attacks that Ron can use that might greatly help with this situation. You have Snipe Shot, which is a fairly powerful attack that would most likely one-shot each of them, though you would have to roll for each one. But if you did a Bubble Beam, you could hit all of them at the same time, but it won't do as much damage.
Okay. She'll have him do the snipe shot. I'll roll.
Okay.
Still have food.
We're on Swampford. My only Pokemon.
Well, you can also try to catch one of those Pokemons. I gave you a Pokeball.
Oh yeah. Can I try and catch one?
You could. You might want to try damaging it first, though.
Okay. 19.
Does Gertrude actually give the order, or does she just kind of like nod to Ron for him to do it? Because I can imagine that Ron knows what she means without her having to say it.
I imagine she's just nodding at him and he just kind of knows.
With a simple nod, he immediately turns, aims with his finger gun, and fires a water bullet generating off of his fingertip, launching at like bullet speed, an actual sniper gun speed, hitting the Rattata close to in the head. You know what? Because of how powerful it is, I'm just going to say it does knock that one out. You can try to catch that one, or if you want to try to catch the others, because the others saw that, and they're kind of freaking out now. They stop running. If you want, you can try to chuck a Pokeball at one of them. You have a Rattata, this black rat with a mustache, or a young goose. You have two of those that look like Donald Trump with big teeth.
I'll get a young goose.
Okay. Can you roll a 1d100?
Yeah. Hold on. Seriously?
You want to use your inspiration on that?
Yeah.
That young goose said, "Fuck no." She's scared of the bubbles.
There we go.
What is this? What a difference.
Yeah, really.
What a diffy. A diffy.
That brings so you have
Holy
9.
shit.
Yeah. You've got 9 Pokeballs left. Gertrude chucks a Pokeball at young goose, which goes in and does not try to get back out, probably because it was so scared that it would get shot in the head like its friend. It didn't want to move. And with that, it was caught. The other 2 Pokemon scamper off. They're running as fast as they can away.
Okay, I misjudged you. You're 95. You caught that thing?
That was amazing. I mean, I'm kind of freaked out because those things were running at us, but that was awesome.
Now you're going to control them, so.
So, does she want to let Donnie Young Goose out of his Pokeball, or just keep him in there?
I'll keep him in there for a little bit. Can I put him in a box, actually?
Box?
Do I have a box, or like I don't know. I don't know how this part of Pokemon works. Like, do I just leave him in the ball, or do I shove him somewhere else?
I mean, I've got several.
Because you only have one with you, you can keep them with just in the ball. You just have them in your pocket, or
Okay, I'll just keep him in a ball.
yeah, in a
Save him
bag.
for when I need him.
Well, then I think that might be enough exploring for a little bit. Do you guys think we should maybe see if we can find Iki Town?
I actually would like to stop and see if we can find a Pokemon Center so I can buy a couple things. I want to buy a gift for Smith and Gator.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. Guess we'll go close to town and see if we can find anything.
Hmm.
And Azure still has Puke out. He was actually holding him while they were running from the other Pokeballs, and he lets Puke nuzzle his hand. Did good job, Puke. Puke seems very happy.
Pukey.
Pukey. What a good boy, Pukey.
And I should have experience from that actually. As they continue toward Iki Town to see if they can find some sort of shop, maybe a souvenir, it does become nighttime now. They can hear the ripples of the water.
Perfect timing.
And it's fairly tranquil, peaceful. But they're still on the lookout for any sort of shopping center, Pokemon Center, or anything like that. As they're traveling, they do come upon one that appears to be next to a school.
I think there's one over by the school.
Oh yeah, I see that. The Pokemon Trainer School. Oh, they got one here too.
Go over here to this Poke Center.
Okay. And with that, they make their way inside, and as they do, they see that there's not much of a line, but two other trainers that are at the center, and they do see, of course, just like in the Jutla region, here they have Nurse Joys, though these ones have different attire. This Nurse Joy is wearing a pink apron, though it's slightly lighter pink than her work dress, which has a fairly short skirt, which makes sense considering the heat in this region. Short sleeves, keeping things short to make sure that you don't get too hot. It makes sense. She was healing the Pokemon of these two trainers. They appeared to be fairly young, not as young as Gibby, but they looked like they were younger than Azure. A boy and a girl. The boy had goggles that he wore on top of his head, as well as an orange shirt and some shorts, while the girl had some sort of beanie looking hat, which seemed odd for this kind of weather, as well as a yellow tank top and some blue shorts.
Can Gibby try to talk to them?
Yes. As Gibby approached, he could hear them and what sounded like an argument, though the tone of the girl who was complaining to the boy didn't really seem like an argument, more like she was just incredibly worried. I told you that was a bad idea. Rockruff isn't that powerful. And I'm telling you that he could have done it. He almost did. I don't know. I messed up somehow. Well, you got to be more careful, Akira.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Gibby.
Oh, hi, Gibby. My name's Akira. And he holds out his hand. He seemed very outgoing.
It's nice to meet you. And what's your name?
Does Gibby shake?
Yes. Grab my dead
name. My name's Mana. And as he was shaking Akira's hand, Akira's eyes like wide. Whoa! How'd you get muscles like that?
I work out.
How old are you?
I'm 7, but like a couple years ago, I lifted a whale lord.
Like Akira, like his mouth almost dropped to the floor. A whale lord. He turned to Mana, and then he turned back to Gibby, and then back to Mana. And you're saying that because Rockruff tried to fight a Drampa that was ridiculous. This guy lifted a whale lord, and he's 3 years younger than us. If he could do that, Rockruff could have beaten a Drampa.
Actually, I don't know. I'm not going to take sides, but I will say that I am interested in watching that fight.
Mana kind of face palms. We don't need to do that again. Look, just know that it did not go very well for Rockruff, and it got very hurt, and I don't want to see it hurt again.
I can respect
Azure.
that. Hey, do you guys want to meet my friend Azure?
Azure approaches as well. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Gibby, this is Mana and.
Hey, Gibby.
Oh, hey, Azure, this is Mana.
Gibby. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I'm Gibby. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Okay. Hunter just needs to edit in that stupid collar bar with the beep.
Yeah. SpongeBob? Who's SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
I swear that was an actual outtake that they decided to animate.
I think so, because it was too well.
Yeah, I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I'll do it again. That's amazing.
Okay. Anyway, this is my friend Azure. Azure, this is Mana, and what's your name again?
Akira. Nice to meet you.
This is Akira.
He shakes Azure's hand. It's nice to meet you too. What did you say about some sort of battle? I thought I heard something like Drampa. We're kind of new here, visitors. Oh, same. My uncle is actually the professor here. Huh? Wait a minute. Your uncle is the professor of Alola?
Mine too.
Azure looks at Gibby. What?
My grandma's with us too, but my uncle is also a professor, but he's probably in a different part.
Wait, was that established? I remember
it was not.
Oh, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine
But
with
his grandma lives there, so why wouldn't any of his other family members?
I mean, if you want his uncle to be a professor, that's fine. I was just like, wait a minute, that's kind of big. Yeah, sure. If you want that, yeah, sure. Oh, cool. Yeah, my uncle, he's apparently some big shot around here. Big shot. He's the professor of the entire region. He kind of handles a lot. He's even the one that handles the Pokedex. Oh, yeah. I always forget that.
Wait. You guys can only have one Pokedex?
Yeah. Over here we have special Pokedex.
She takes one out, and it, as Gertrude notices, is the same as hers. Big, bulky, and as Mana turns it on, it appears to also have Rotom in it. Hello, user Mana.
Huh.
Oh, just like Gertrude's.
Huh.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
You know, we have these Pokedex. And Gibby pulls his out.
Azure does too. Whoa, the new models!
Yeah,
I
check
wanted
this out.
one.
Do you have one of your? Can I see one of your Pokemons? I'll show you. This is awesome.
Okay. He turns and Nurse Joy hands him his Pokeball. Sure, this is the only Pokemon I've got. And he sends it out, and it appeared to be a small dog-like Pokemon. Its fur was a very light brown on most of its body, though on the tips of its ears, its paws, and the muzzle of its mouth was a darker brown. It had a beige colored tail as well as what looked like rocks around its neck. That it looked kind of like a collar, but it was made out of rocks.
Check this out. But look, you hit this button here, right? And then you tap this one, and then you scan it. You give it a few seconds, and all the information comes up like this.
As he tries to demonstrate that, it showed an error screen.
An error screen? Hey, Azure, come here. Look at this.
Huh?
I tried to scan this Pokemon, and it says an error. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Let me try. Takes out his, he scans. The same thing happens. Oh, I think I might know the problem. She takes Gibby's phone and instead of scanning all of Rockruff, she moves it up to only scan his head, and then it brought up the information. You see, this Rockruff is a little different. She shows him in the picture on the Pokedex that had Rockruff. They looked the exact same, but as Mana kind of puts her hand around Akira's Rockruff to show around his neck, in the very middle of that sort of rock collar on his neck was a pink gemstone. It kind of looked like a Z crystal, but it didn't have the same marking in it that a Z crystal does. Yeah, honestly don't know how it got there. This Rockruff's always had it.
Do you know anything about these, Azure?
No, I can't say I do. I do know one. Oh, actually, let me roll. Let me roll for this. I want to see if Azure does know this fact about Rockruff. Oh, I guess he does.
The 20.
I had to catch a Rockruff back in our home region of Jutla for my mother. She actually works for the professor of our region. And the one thing that she told me, because my professor studies alternate forms of Pokemon, and Rockruff has an evolution called Lycanroc, which has two forms, a midday form and a midnight form. But other than that, I've never heard of a Rockruff that had some sort of gemstone on it. I didn't even know that. And Akira looks down at his Rockruff. So you can turn into two different things, huh? I wonder what you'll turn into. Rockruff seemed excited and started wagging its tail. Not if you keep throwing it into fights that's going to lose, it won't. Oh, relax, man. It'll be fine. Hey, speaking of, do either of you want to try battling us?
Asher, do you think we have time?
Well, we were kind of looking for a souvenir for a friend. Okay, I got it. If you battle us, then I can give you. He starts rummaging through his pocket, and he pulls out what looks to be some sort of mask. It was a red mask with looked like lightning bolts kind of coming up from the eyes. It kind of looked like a wrestler's mask. Found it in my uncle's room. I'm honestly not sure why he has it. Apparently there's some big wrestler here in Alola.
I wonder if it's my steppaw.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really hope that when we meet him. Hang on, what's his name? I gotta look up his name. I should know his name, but I can't remember. Oh, that's right, the Master Royal. When we meet the Master Royal, if Gibby tries to see if he's his dad, that would be great.
Or he's married to Gertrude.
Does Gibby want to fight for the mask?
Only if it's not going to ruin our friendship because, well, you guys seem chill.
No, no worries. I just want to do it for fun, right, Rockruff? Rockruff looks all excited, barks in response, and kind of gets in a battle-ready stance. Well, it's better than fighting random dragon types, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess I will play one round with you guys.
All right, let's do it. Azure, he walks up to the desk at the Pokemon Center. You go on ahead, Gibby. I'm gonna get Woody healed.
Oh, could you? What was that? Was one of my Pokemons needing healed? I thought one of them needed healed.
Let me see. I don't think so, because I don't think any of ours have actually fought yet until this session.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm ready to play my battle. I'm excited to see who wins.
Okay, which Pokemon do you want to use? Since he only has Rockruff, probably be only fair if you only picked one.
Yeah, but
and we
want
are in the Pokemon Center, so if you want to use any of your Pokemon in the PC, now would be the time.
Yeah, I don't know which one would be on the same level as his because I don't want to hurt it.
As his Rockruff.
I think it's honestly kind of sad that we kill each other's Pokemon for fun.
I can talk about it after we're done, but that has actually been addressed. There was a whole Pokemon game where the bad guys, their whole point was they were saying that's wrong and it needs to be stopped. And
I'm intrigued.
I love that game. That game story is really good. Your weakest option would either be Billiana or Kai, which haven't really used Kai at all.
What's his abilities?
So she only has 2 moves at the moment, Tackle and Water Gun, but she has the same
Are we done
ability.
playing?
Not yet.
Okay.
She has the same ability that Phoenix's Surskit has, the one that can go light speed, where if she's on water, her speed doubles.
Mm-hmm.
And since you scanned Rockruff on the Pokedex, you do know that it is the Rock Dog Pokemon, and it is a Rock type. And water is super effective against rocks.
Yeah, I think I'll use her.
Okay. So move outside while Azure's getting his Pokemon healed. Mana is standing in as the referee. We'll have a one-on-one Pokemon battle. The first Pokemon to faint loses. Akira is on his side with Rockruff. All right, let's show him what we got. And then Gibby on the other end with Kai, who Kai is actually behind Gibby's head.
Kai, do you think you could battle?
He then flips out from behind his head to look him right in the face, and she looked like she was winking, like she was pretending like she was scared as a joke before she floats down in front of him and is waiting to fight.
Is it my turn to start? Like, am I starting the battle, or did it already do its turn?
No. The battle hasn't actually started yet. I have to actually look at her speed because I can't remember what her speed is. Okay, her speed is a 6. Okay. In that case, you know what? Let's roll for initiative. Haven't done that in a while. I love how Gibby. I did want Akira to be sort of like a friendly rival to somebody, but I didn't know who it would be. I'm kind of glad it's Gibby. They work well.
Yeah. She might be another Braids.
Okay.
Wait, did I roll, or was that? Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, you did roll. With that, Akira launches the first attack. All right, Rockruff, show him your tackle. Rockruff begins dashing forward. It's surprisingly fast. I'm going to have you roll to see if Gibby can get Kai to dodge it.
I imagine whenever he was saying that, he was like bent over with his arm up, and he's like, "Show him your tackle," and like brings his arm down. Like, I don't know.
That's how I imagine it too.
Because he's like squatting over, and he's like, "Show him your tackle."
As Gibby was trying to get Kai to dodge out of the way, before he could say anything, Rockruff had already made it right in front of her, slamming into her with the rocks on his neck, facing her to do a bit of extra damage. This is going to cost, because that would be tackle, so that'd be 1d12. Okay, hang on. Gotta get the dice. I haven't had to have a serious fight in a while. Okay, Kai. I think she has 18. Okay, Kai took 7 damage.
Well, she's almost dead.
True, but she can take 2 more hits, and you do have a super effective move.
Yeah, the water gun.
Yep.
All right, Kai. Show them water gun.
I'm imagining he like copies what Akira did.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing.
And I'm imagining Mana can't help but giggle at that.
I know that's why I said it, because I was just seeing him over there giggling.
Ooh. Okay. Kai gets back up and she has a determined look. She does a spin in the air before shooting out the water gun. The blast of water does not do a direct hit on Rockruff. However, as Rockruff turns to dodge, the shot does hit it in the side. I will need you to now roll. I think it's a 1d12, but I'm just double checking. Yes, a 1d12.
1d12. I almost said it 1d120.
With that, it was super effective, meaning the damage is doubled.
Wow.
Rockruff is reeling from that attack. Rockruff, hang in there, buddy! You can do it! With that, Gibby notices that pink gem on Rockruff's chest starts to glow. And Rockruff is able to pull himself back up and look determined again, almost as if he wasn't hurt at all. All right. And hey, your Pokemon's pretty good too. Hey, Mana, what Pokemon is that? Mana gets out her Pokedex. Brittler, that is a Mantike. The Kite Pokemon. Mantike, huh? Well, your Mantike's doing a great job.
So is your dog.
I see Kai.
I couldn't remember what it was called, so I just called it a dog.
I see Kai doing a bow, like thank you, thank you.
Good smart.
But let's see if it can handle this rock throw. With that, the rocks covering Rockruff's neck start floating around it before firing out at Kai. I'll need you to roll to see if she can dodge it.
Oh, Gary needs a new pair of shoes.
Woohoo!
I guess he got a pair of shoes, possibly?
Kai starts dodging and weaving past all of the rocks that are flying her away. She spins, she flies up and down. She tries doing a few fancy maneuvers, which almost get her a hit, but luckily she is able to dodge them all. And with that flying, Gibby notices that her wing seems to be glowing a little bit. Looks like she might be learning a new attack.
Job, Kai.
Does he want to look at his Pokedex to see what this might be?
Do I have to roll?
Yes. Do you want to use your inspiration?
Sure.
Well, this. I don't think this is the first time this has happened. No, this is not the first time it's happened with this Pokemon. So, despite that being kind of low, I think it should be fine. Gibby remembers that this means that his Pokemon is learning a new move, and that his Pokedex should track it. As he takes out his Pokedex, he goes to Kai, and he sees this attack is Wing Attack.
Whoa! Wing attack! That's awesome!
Do you want her to use it?
Yeah.
All right, roll.
This is fun.
I think it's fun too. I imagine Azure has finally come out now, and he's seeing this. Oh, hey, he's using Kai. He then lets Lily out of her Pokeball because if you recall, Kai and Lily were Audrey's Pokemon.
Right. Yeah.
So they both want to see, or Lily wants to see her friend succeed.
I rolled a 10.
You did. Okay. As Kai flies right up to Rockruff, Rockruff tries to dodge by leaping away. However, Kai swoops up, her wing completely being covered in light as it slams into his side. He then falls to the ground. Can you roll 1d12?
Yes, I sure can, pal. Like, okay, that's a 12. 4.
Rockruff. Due to being a rock type, wing attack is a flying type move, so it is not very effective. It does have the damage, but Kai now knows that move for the future.
Some saw.
Rockruff gets back up. All right. In that case, he shows a bracelet to the group, a bracelet that was on his arm. And as the group look at it, Gertrude especially, Gertrude, her eyes widen. She hasn't really been invested in this fight this whole time. I mean, hey, it's just some kids fighting, you know, just play fighting. What's it matter to her? But this kid, on his wrist, had a Z crystal, the same exact one that she stole.
He get it.
Well, so it's not like she still has hers, but it's like the same exact kind.
Cool. I wonder if they'll interact.
No, try not to cough.
You said you're new here too, so you probably aren't sure what this is, right?
Really? Eating it?
I already did. I'm dying.
Kira was asking Gibby.
Oh, what was she asking? Sorry.
He was asking Gibby if he knew what a Z crystal was, because he has one.
Would I have to roll to know that, or is it just something I?
We got a basic explanation. Explanation. Thank you. From Ilima in the last session, but he didn't necessarily describe what they were, other than that they were what they were used instead of gym badges.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I do know what that is. I don't know what it does exactly. It was briefly explained to me and Azure and the rest of our group, but they didn't really go into much detail what it actually does.
Well, let me be the one to demonstrate it. He then makes a pose by crossing his arms over his chest. As he does this, they see Rockruff seems to try imitating that pose with his paws. As this happens, they see the crystal in the bracelet starting to glow. He then continues making poses, and energy starts spewing out from the crystal and going inside of Rockruff. Rockruff's body then starts emitting a large aura of energy. Now, Rockruff, breakneck blitz! With that, Rockruff started rocketing forward. It was kind of similar to a tackle attack, but it was much stronger. You're going to have to roll to see if Kai can dodge this. Ooh.
Is that a just barely?
That is a just barely, yeah. As breakneck blitz flew at Kai, she was shocked, but she kept her composure just enough to be able to lift up into the air at the last second, dodging the attack. Huh? You dodged it? I didn't even know you could dodge those.
Yeah. She's been practicing for a while. She doesn't get used that often, so she has plenty of time to,
Now, are you going to try to finish it with a water gun?
Yes. Wouldn't it be funnier, though?
Good idea.
And I'm going to use water gun, but wouldn't it be funnier if Kai used tackle and just uses the same move that he started
I mean,
it
hey,
with?
if you want to do that, that's up to you. I was just saying water gun because it is super effective. But hey, if you want to do that, that's fine. That would be poetic.
No, it would.
If you want, wait, have I used my inspiration yet? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did use. Wait, Hunter. No, she did. Hunter, would it be all right if Jacob used your inspiration?
Yeah, I guess.
Awesome sauce. Thank you.
Just one higher. That's okay. Tackle is a very easy move to land. As Rockruff was trying to skid to a stop from breakneck blitz, Kai swoops in as Gibby orders tackle, just like Rockruff did at the very start, hitting Rockruff in the back. With this, Rockruff slides on the ground and faints. Mana holds up her hand. Rockruff is unable to battle, which means Gibby and Kai are the winners.
Hey, thanks for the fight. You want me to take your friend there to go get him fixed? I'll pay for it. I mean, I feel obligated. I kind of did this to him.
Akira seems to be disappointed, but then met him with a big smile. Are you kidding? That was awesome! It was so nice to have just a normal battle. I can heal him, no problem, but I really appreciate it. Say, are you gonna join in on the island challenge?
I think I am, yes. I'm hoping to.
Awesome. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll meet again, and we can have a rematch.
That sounds awesome!
I imagine Akira holds out his fist for like a fist bump.
I imagine Gibby just grabs his fist and shakes it like a hand.
And with that, our group has caught new Pokemon and made new friends. Akira does give Gibby the wrestler mask, and they are now, after healing Kai,
Cool.
going into Iki Town to meet up
Real
with.
quick.
Yes.
Real quick. Can Gibby like walk over to the little rock dog and like pet him and saying good job?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good job, buddy.
I'll say this is after he gets healed. After Rockruff gets healed at the Pokemon Center, Gibby does that before they leave, and Rockruff leaps
job,
up
buddy.
on him and starts nuzzling up on him with the rocks. Like the rocks around his neck. He starts rubbing them up on Gibby, and Mana starts laughing.
That means that he likes you.
Well, you guys take it easy. We got to get going.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Hope we can meet again.
Same to you guys.
And with that, they're on their way to meet up with Gator and Smith Joy.